Wayne? Wayne, are you there? Oh, Jesus, what happened?
Pretty funny, eh?
It doesn't look very funny to me.
Don't matter.
Look, the boss is in a filthy mood. You've got to get moving.
What's the point?
Wayne, you've got to fight this.
Why? No one's going to believe me.
Well, then you make them believe you. There is only one reason why you should stay in this room. And that's if what Kate Kenny's saying is true.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Anyone for coffee?
Jug's boiled.
Who hit you?
Adam.
I just want to know who hit him.
Coffee?
Yeah, right.
I'll get it. PJ?
No, not for me.
Hey, you would have a word with him?
Hey, what for?
Oh, come on, he's been through a bit of a rough time and it's obvious that Kate Kenny made up that accusation. Surely you could be a little
He slept
sympathetic.
with a Crim's wife, Maggie. What did he expect?
Oh, you're saying that he deserves this, are you?
You know, you sleep with dogs who wake up with fleas, don't you?
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, can I help you?
Actually, she's here to see me. Hi, Tess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on through. Yes.
She must be a witness, you know her?
No, I've seen her at the gym a few times. I've never spoken to her, though.
No, it's okay.
Sorry I'm late. I had a bit of trouble.
What the hell happened to you?
Footy training last night. I got a bit of a tackle.
Well, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to see how you're doing.
Well, I don't understand why I can't just tell my side of the story and be done with it.
There's an order of interview. She has to talk to any witnesses first.
Yeah, and let anyone who feels like it stick their 2 bobs worth in. Don't they know they're going to kick a copper when he's down?
You'll get the chance to tell your side of things. Look, I just wanted to ask if you wanted me to be there when you're being interviewed, sort of moral support.
Really?
Well, you didn't think we were going to desert you.
Oh, thanks, boss.
I'll leave you to it then. How you going with that armed robbery case?
In a word, nowhere.
Oh, that good, eh?
Well, everything points to Joe Kenny. Now, we know the family's short of cash, and I reckon the cashier could identify him, if he wanted to.
But you haven't persuaded him yet.
Well, unless something breaks, we're at a stand. Forward. And you?
What's with the cloak and dagger routine?
Well, there's no point in spelling it out in front of Wayne, but the real problem with this case is him. Look, if this sexual harassment thing goes public, what sort of credibility is he going to have on the witness stand? I mean, boss, for God's sake, he was sleeping with the wife of our chief suspect.
The DPP may not even bring the charges.
Exactly. The bottom line is, if Wayne loses his case, I'll lose mine.
Hey, maybe you should go for a walk. Hey, it's nearly lunch. Why don't you go to the pub and grab some singers?
I'll stay.
Thanks for coming in, Tess.
Not a problem.
Constable Doyle, I'd like to interview you now.
What do you want to talk to Maggie for?
I don't know, mate. You didn't put the hard word on her too, did you?
I've asked you here because I'm interested in getting an overview of Constable Patterson's behaviour. Have you had any problems with him personally?
No, I haven't.
Well, has he ever harassed you, made any sexual comments, touched you?
No, nothing like that.
Would you say anything if he had? Look, Maggie, it's in Wayne's best interest that you tell the truth. If he's innocent, we'll prove that. If he's guilty, he needs help and support, and you're not helping him by lying.
It really isn't that simple. We had a relationship at the academy.
Has he made any sexual advances to you recently? What happened?
I made it very clear that I wasn't interested.
Give you any problems after you rejected him?
Well, it was a little bit snaky, but I wouldn't call that harassment.
You mightn't. What about a woman who doesn't know Wayne as well as you do?
I don't know.
No, neither do I. That's what I'm here to find out.
I do not believe for a moment that Wayne Patterson would manipulate anyone.
I'm sure he wouldn't try it with you. You're his equal. What about when he's rejected by someone he has power over? A woman from a criminal family. Are you positive he wouldn't use pressure?
Better make it 3 more. Nick reckons if he doesn't get a big lunch, he'll die of starvation.
He doesn't exactly seem to be pining away to me.
He has 15 Weet-Bix for breakfast.
Come on, another round, thanks.
I'll be with you in a minute. That's 11:50.
What do you mean in a minute? My mate's got beer guts to maintain.
I said I'll be with you in a minute. You haven't finished that one yet.
Oh, well, we'll see about that. What are you on, sandwich duty or something?
Yeah, something like that.
What, are you trying to grow, eh?
I think it's a bit late for that ditch.
Yeah, you know, there's a song about short people. You heard it? New one out. Short Dick Loser, it's called.
Yeah, that's the sort of music you listen to, isn't it?
Take it outside, ditch.
Oh, man, Shorty, just talking about top 40, aren't we, eh? Hey?
See you, Chris, thanks.
See ya. Oh!
Okay, out you go.
I wouldn't waste beer, would I?
Don't worry about it. See you, Chris.
Yeah, I love you. I love you too, Mum. Yeah, bye-bye. Yeah, see ya.
Here you go, meatloaf and pickles. And I got you extra because you were so hungry.
Did you jump in the keg or something? Having a bit of a...
Yeah, something like that. Hey, where's the boss? Do you reckon you want a sandwich?
Oh, well, it depends on if it's meatloaf and pickles on a donut, doesn't it?
There you go, Wayne.
Thanks.
Where's Mags? There you go, Mags.
How'd you go?
Yeah, right.
I'll be back. You know why I'm here?
You want your car washed?
You said you saw the guys who beat you pile into their car and take off.
Yeah.
And they reversed, swung around and went away.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, if they had a reverse, that would have put them under those lights. Take a look at the lights, Aaron.
Yeah, I know where they are.
Right, now at night, this whole drive bay is lit up, isn't it? The way I see it, if they had pulled back into the lights, you would have had a real clear view of them. For what, maybe 3-4 seconds they would have been under the light?
I didn't see them.
Mate, all I want to know is if the driver was a woman.
I don't know.
You listen to me, Aaron. I'm in a lot of trouble here. But if I can prove the driver of that car was a woman, I'm home free.
Look, I can't help you.
You can't or you won't. Now, you listen to me, you self-righteous little prig. Do you go to university to learn how to stick up for criminals? Is that what you do there? Now, I know you saw them. And I know you can put the Kennys away.
You're as bad as they are. They're going to beat me up if I say anything, and you're going to beat me up if I don't. Just go ahead. Because if the law beats me up, at least I can sue.
I understand you must feel nervous. To begin, I'd like to explain this is not like a court hearing. If it was a question of reasonable doubt, it'd be Kate's responsibility as the complainant to prove her allegation that you harassed her. This investigation's different. My job's to determine whether, on balance, it's probable the allegation's true.
Doesn't that mean it's harder for me to prove I didn't do it?
Well, yes, but the point of this interview is for you to tell your side of the story. If I'm satisfied with what you have to say, I may be able to organise a conciliation meeting between you and Kate. Hopefully we can resolve this issue without needing to go further than that. So, Wayne, would you begin by telling me where you first met Kate Kenny?
How'd you go?
All right. I told the truth. What else could I do? I mean, it's obvious that Kate in there's lying through her teeth, right? Even the blonde barracuda should be able to see through that.
Yeah, what's she doing?
Deciding, I guess. Reckon it might be over sooner than I thought.
Constable Patterson?
That's my cue. I'll just get the boss.
I'd like to talk to you alone. I think there's a possibility this situation could be worked out.
Great.
I'd like to get you and Kate together. Hopefully we can end the complaint there and then.
So what happens? I get to say what I've just said in front of her?
That's correct. Miss Kenny said she'd be satisfied with an apology.
An apology? She lies, she sets me up, and she'll be satisfied with an apology.
I must warn you, if I believe there's no possibility of a conciliation, there is no point in you getting together with Kate. I'm not getting you together to fight it out.
So what happens if we don't have this meeting?
I'd have to advise the complainant to take the matter to the Equal Opportunity Board.
A public inquiry?
That's right.
All right, then let's have this meeting of yours.
Very well. I'll organise it for first thing tomorrow morning.
So, did you get that stain out of your shirt, Constable Short Dick?
I sent it to the cleaner's ditch.
What, cleaners, eh? Oh, yeah. Who pays for that? Taxpayer, that's who.
Yeah, well, you won't have to worry about that then, will you?
Bloody cleaners, you guys are public servants, you know? You should be washing your own gear.
Yeah, well, the kind of vomit I come across every day, I'd rather someone else clean it off for me.
Calling me vomit?
Take it any way you like.
Did you hear that? Oi, bar girl. You hear what he said?
No, I didn't. I don't really care.
Oh, right, yeah. Stupid bitch.
You leave Chris out of this.
It's a free country, mate, and I can say whatever I want. That's not my fault stupid bitch is deaf, huh?
You're a problem, aren't you?
No problem.
Good. Now, Adam, what was that all about, eh?
Nothing I can't handle.
Well, just make sure you handle it, because if the cannies think they got something over you, that's trouble for all of us.
I'd like to begin the proceedings by reminding both parties that this hearing is strictly confidential. Whatever's said in this room is not to go outside it. Do you both understand that and agree to it? Of course. Good. We're here to settle this complaint. I don't want any runaway emotions. I want to get to the truth of the matter sensibly and politely. First, I'll allow the complainant to make her statement without interruption from the other party, and then I'll allow you to respond to that. Kate.
Then last Tuesday I got a call from Constable Patterson saying he had information that would prove that Joe couldn't have been there.
What?
Constable.
No, I'm sorry, but this is a load of crap. She's lying her face
Constable
off.
Patterson, I warned you I would not tolerate an interruption.
Well, so she can just sit there and lie.
You'll get your chance.
Okay, I'm sorry. I went under wrap. It's fascinating.
Go ahead. You were saying Constable Patterson had rung you with information.
That's right. And he said that if I came to his house, he would tell me about it.
Didn't you think that was a little strange?
Well, of course, now I think it was a little strange. It was a stupid thing to do. But at the time, I was very worried about my family. I was terrified Joe would be sent back to prison. Anyway, when I got to his house, he changed the story completely. Now he was saying that he knew I had been involved in the robbery, and that if I slept with him and if I made a statement against the rest of my family, he would get me witness protection.
And you agreed to that?
I didn't feel like I had any choice.
Then what happened?
After I slept with him, I made my statement to the police. Constable Patterson had told me what to say. Lying about my family was really awful. But I didn't know what else to do. You know, if I didn't, I was going to go to jail as well.
But you refused to sign your statement.
Well, the protection that he promised me fell through. That's when I realized I couldn't trust him. You know, if he lied about the protection, maybe he lied about keeping me out of jail.
And you decided to make this complaint.
I felt if I didn't, it would never end.
Hey, Shorty. Hope it didn't scare you.
You know I could charge you with dangerous driving.
That'd be right. You're going to hide behind your copper badge again, eh? Can't handle his own fights. He's going to use big law instead. Now, if you're a real man, you take me on right here and right now, eh?
In the main street of Mount Thomas.
Pick a place.
Get a grip on reality, Ditch. I'm not going to fight you here or anywhere.
Sorry, Shorty. Just, clearing my throat, you know? You're afraid?
Well, then that's when I first saw you and made my statement.
Do you have any comment?
Where do I start? First off, I don't understand why all of a sudden you've got such a problem with my first name. You weren't calling me Constable when you came to my flat.
Wayne, there's no need for sarcasm.
Sarcasm? She came to my flat. I didn't call her, I didn't ask her, she just turned up.
You met at the gym?
No. Oh, right, you mean before that? Sure, yeah. I didn't ask her out, though. Oh, I might have. I don't know, we were flirting. She was acting like she wasn't interested, but she really was.
You're familiar with the notion that no means no.
Well, it wasn't like that. She didn't ever actually say no. Anyway, last Tuesday, she just turns up at my flat. I knew she was in trouble with her family, and she started asking me questions about Joe, if I could help her.
In what way?
Well, nothing direct. Not at first, anyway. Then she asked if she knew something, could I help her? I said yes, I could. So she told me that she knew that Joe and his brothers had pulled the robbery. I said she should make a statement. She does. Then the DPP fell through, and she wouldn't sign a statement. Next thing I know, I'm facing some charge.
Was that it? Are you now saying you didn't have sex with her?
Yeah, we had sex. Yes, we had sex. What's the big deal?
You're saying you had consent?
Well, she didn't sign a contract, but I took the fact that she was ripping my clothes off to be consent. Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yes, actually, there is. You see, I don't understand how this thing got so out of control. Now, unless I'm being set up, I don't actually understand how this happened. You see, for me, it wasn't just sex. I thought you had some feelings for me.
I'd like to take a break. And I'd like you, Wayne, to think about everything you've just said. Are you sure you weren't crossing the line in your communication with Kate that night? Think about it. Think about it very carefully.
They're out to get me, both of them.
Look, if you still think you're in the right, then you should stick to your guns. But if you're wrong, remember, it's a pretty long drop.
It's a conspiracy, that's what it is. Everything I said in there, you could tell she was measuring it with a big feminist yardstick.
Even I thought I sounded like a sexist pig.
There's one thing perhaps you should consider. If all the girl wants is an apology, then maybe it's worth giving one.
You mean lie?
No, I mean suggest that there may have been some misunderstanding and that you're sorry if that was the case. All I'm saying is it might not be worthwhile sticking to your story absolutely if a simple apology can get rid of the problem.
Excuse me. Don't say anything.
Say what?
Well, I can feel a speech coming on and I don't want to hear it.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything. What if he really cares about you?
We're ready to go back in. Sure you know better than to harass the witness? Victimisation's an offence under the Act.
Well, I was just making a coffee. Would you like one?
Would have expected more from you. So, Constable Peterson.
After thinking about it, I've realised there must have been a misunderstanding. I thought our relationship was something legitimate and strong. I certainly didn't mean to pressure you into making any form of statement, and if that's the conclusion you drew, and I'm somehow responsible for that, then I am truly sorry.
Pleased to see the parties have reached an agreement.
Excuse me. What agreement?
You led me to believe you'd be satisfied with an apology.
You You must be joking.
Well, what would make you happy? An apology from the police department?
No. I'm not having this brushed under the carpet. Sorry. Yeah, after what this police officer's done, I want everyone to know what he is.
I don't believe this.
Oh, excuse me, you brought this on yourself.
See, this is what she does. What more proof do you need?
Quiet!
It is obvious to me this conciliation meeting is not going to succeed. Matter's been investigated as far as it can go at this level. Kate, if you're unsatisfied, it's your right to take the matter further. That means a public hearing in front of the Equal Opportunity Board. I should point out, however, that if you lose at that level, you'll have to pay costs. It's also an offence under the Act to make a vexatious complaint. On the other hand, while I'm not happy with your leading me to believe you'd be satisfied with an apology, you do have every right to seek compensation through a public hearing.
Come to gloat.
I need to talk.
And what charges are we working on this time?
We can't do this here, please. I'm so sorry about what's happened. I was caught. I mean, you couldn't organise protection. I panicked.
And you did all this. The charges, the harassment.
What choice did I have? PJ told Joe that I slept with you. Joe would have killed me. The only chance I had to get out of it was to say that you forced me. I'm so sorry. If you hate me, I deserve it.
What did you want to see me for?
This is stupid. When you said in the interview room that you thought I had feelings for you, it just... I don't want you going away thinking that I don't. If I could change everything, Wayne, I would. But I still want to get away from the Kennys.
It's too late for that.
Maybe not.
You want a what?
I know it sounds stupid.
Let me get this straight. Kate Kenny, the woman who is dragging you before the Equal Opportunities Board, is prepared to do another deal. Well, rather, she's prepared to do the same deal all over again. She will dob in the Kennys if we can offer her protective custody.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss something? Why on earth would you believe her?
She's already got me over a barrel. What do I have to lose? Look, she says she's prepared to drop the sexual harassment charges if the Kennys are caught.
What happened to once bitten, twice shy, mate?
I believe her.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you a professional sucker, or is it just impossible for you to keep it inside your pants?
Look, I know I got myself into a stupid position, but what am I supposed to do now? Lay down and die?
Let's have a chat with her.
Joe's planning another robbery. He's told me everything. The date, the time, the place. You get me protection, I'll give you the details.
How do we know you won't back out like last time?
That wasn't my fault. If you got me the protection, I wouldn't have pulled my statement.
And how do we know you've got something?
Because I don't need to be here, I'm offering. You can take it or leave it.
We'll have to clear it with a protective security group.
Clear it with whoever you like, only this time I want it in writing and I want it signed by somebody important.
The PSG officer good enough for you?
Yes, it's just fine.
Go on, Shorty, with a little girl or something.
Okay, that's enough. Out you go.
You want me to go?
Yep.
Everybody wants me to go. Well, why don't you make me, Shorty?
Chris asked you to leave. Now get out.
What do you think you're doing, mate?
Hey, come on. Hey, that's it.
What's the matter? It's all over.
It's not over until I take him on.
Oh, you're crazy.
Chris, what am I supposed to do? Let the guy keep hassling me? You know, and I can't arrest him. If I do that, he's won.
If you fight him, you're just as bad as he is.
And if I don't, I've got no credibility left.
I thought I told you to sort that out.
I had him.
I can't talk to you here.
Please don't send me back to Joe.
I'm sorry, I can't talk to you.
Nobody knows I'm here, Wayne. Just let me stay for a little while.
Absolutely not.
Okay, you've got your protection agreement. What's the story?
There's a local jeweller called Ron Goldman. He carries all his diamonds around in his briefcase because he can't afford the insurance. Everywhere he goes, he takes the case. Joe's going after it.
How?
Once a week, he meets his girlfriend, Tess Ryan, down by the river. There's like an old wooden bench.
And when's this meeting?
Today, 11:30.
Right, I'll be down at the riverbank with Maggie. The only access is from the footbridge. That's where you get them.
Don't they have to take the briefcase before we charge it?
I'll be happy to get them for conspiracy to commit armed robbery, at the very least, firearm offences. Now, the other problem is the Kennys know us, and our disguises are not going to hold up under scrutiny. So you're going to have to get them before they recognise us. Is that clear?
Backup's on its way from St David's. It's unlikely they're going to get here in time, so you're on your own on this one. But just remember, the Kennys are bloody dangerous, so be careful.
Right, let's go.
Check the other side. It's all clear. There's no access roads over the other side, so unless they come from the bush, the Kennys got to come from here.
Schultz and Cooper.
In position.
Tess Ryan? We have information that your friend Mr Goldman's a target of a robbery. Could you come with me, please?
But my car.
I'll leave it. We go in the police car.
All right. Good luck. Take care of yourself, eh, Max?
Good day, Mr Goldman.
Dick Ashram, how are you? Very well, thank you.
Good, good, good.
Wait.
Tess, my darling, my boobala, my baby, come to me. Come to me, my little shortcake, my little cream puff, my little easy bosom.
You kiss me again or I'll kill you.
Make a vow, I love a woman with passion.
Carrot 1 to Carrot 2, Red Falcon approaching.
Come on, sit on my lap.
What?
Come on, Mags, we're supposed to be playing lovers. Look, what do you think Tess and the jeweler come here for? For fishing? Come on.
Oh, what? Excuse me, what's this? Nobody is going to be convinced by this. You have to sit across me.
Across?
Across me. You know, like big sexy.
You've got to be kidding.
Maggie, Joe Kenny could be watching us now. You just do it. Oh, gee. Ah, what is this? What is this?
My gun.
What's it doing there?
Well, what do you suggest I do with it? Stick it between my teeth? Besides, no one's going to check me down there.
Oh, I just hope the safety catches on. Because Mama Hashem is going to want to have grandkiddies. Oh, all right. That's better. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. I should put this in the trading manuals.
Look, this is no time to be fooling around. And don't you try anything, you hear me?
No, I won't try anything. All right. Kiss me.
Forget it.
Maggie, will you kiss me?
I said forget it.
So what do you want, a handshake? We're supposed to be hot lovers. Will you kiss me?
No.
No. Well, I bet Tess doesn't play hard to get. What are you doing?
I was just getting into character.
Police, don't move! The weapon's on the ground! Face down on the ground! Face down! Face on the ground! Drop the weapon! Put your hands on your head! Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! Now! Hands behind your head.
You're under arrest, Stitch Kenny.
Carrot 1 to carrot 2.
Carrot 2, go ahead.
Adams has got the last bunny.
On your nick. So we'll be back in Pentridge before we know it.
We didn't get Joe, no sign of him.
Steve, Nick. So where the hell is he?
Maybe he was too clever to do his own dirty
there's
work this
something
time.
wrong. Get up. Get up now.
Thanks a lot.
Nice suit. Get down. Get down!
Isn't this a great day? Bye-bye, detective.
Joe! Don't move! Now put the gun down! Drop it! Put it down and step away! Now step away from it! If you make one move, I'll shoot you. Now get rid of the other one! Throw it down! Throw it! Now get over there! Drop the bag and put your hands on your head! Now get on your knees! Get down!
Joe Kenny, you are under arrest for armed robbery. You're not obliged to say anything, as anything you do say may be taken down and used in evidence against you. Do you understand this?
Yeah, all right, I got that.
I believe now I made a mistake in accusing Constable Patterson. Looking back, I realise it was probably a misunderstanding. I'm sorry for putting you through this. And I apologise to you, Inspector.
I warned you earlier you could be charged with making a vexatious complaint. However, Constable Patterson says he'll be satisfied with an apology.
Should I go home and get my things?
Someone will go with you. You'll be spending the night in the watch house. There'll be somebody up from Melbourne to pick you up first thing tomorrow.
Seems like it's a day for apologies. I must admit I did think Wayne was guilty. Perhaps I wasn't as impartial as I should have been.
Oh, well, now that it's all over, you can bury the hatchet with a drink at the pub, but you're paying, of course.
Me?
Well, if I offered to buy you a drink, you'd accuse me of being sexist.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
7 o'clock at the pub, then?
And we can discuss organising a lecture to all staff members about equal opportunity issues. See you at 7.
Will I see you tonight?
Oh, Ditch is on his way in. We better hurry.
Come on, Ditch. See if you can get a toilet brush to get yourself clean, buddy.
Bloody ha-ha.
Scumbag.
So, hey, PJ, can I have a word with you, please?
Yeah, sure, mate.
How did the Kennys know about the meeting place on the riverbank? Now, they're not the sort to mix with either the jeweller or his girlfriend. Tess is Kate's friend. She knows her through the gym.
So?
So, if Kate knows through Tess, she must have come up with the idea for the jewellery heist herself. She didn't find out about the job and pass the information on. She set the whole thing up. And if it was Kate behind the jewellery heist, what's to say she didn't set up the service station job as well?
Now that the Kennys are locked up, Aaron, we're just checking to see if there's anything you remembered about the service station robbery.
Anything that I remember?
That's right. It's not going to make any difference when the case comes to trial, but it does help us to fill in a few missing pieces.
Yeah, we're just checking to see if there's anything that you might have forgotten to tell us before.
Anything at all.
No matter how small.
There might be one thing.
Go on.
The Kennys definitely won't get out on bail or anything.
Definitely not, no.
Well, and now I come to think of it, I've been thinking about it ever since you asked me the other day, and I realise now I did recognise the driver of the car as it was pulling away from the service station.
Who was it, Aaron?
It was Kate. Kate Kenny.
Wait, I want you to wear a wire. I don't want Kate to trump something up, okay?
You did well, Wayne.
I'm so glad you're here. What's wrong?
Do you really think we can go on as if nothing's happened?
Of course, why not? Joe's behind bars. I don't have to worry about him anymore. I'm free. We're free.
There is that small matter of putting my head on the block to solve your problems.
You know why I had to do that, Wayne. Joe was going to kill me. You couldn't save me. You told me what I should have done. It comes down to doing what you got to do to get out of the mess you're in. I did what I had to do. But you're right. Maybe I should be punished. What do you suggest?
There is one other small matter. It seems the service station attendant, once he realised that all the big bad Kennys were safely behind bars, had a sudden flash of memory. He remembered who was driving the car the night of the first robbery. Kate Kenny, I'm placing you under arrest for armed robbery. You're not obliged to say anything, as anything you do say may be taken down and used in evidence against you. Do you understand this?
Women. Just can't trust them, can you, Max?
Oh, hey.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God.
Hey.
Gee, he did a good job on you, didn't he?
Thanks for today. I mean that. And as a thank you, I just wanted to, maybe... Do you want to go for dinner?
you want to take me out for
I just
dinner.
thought maybe you got to eat, I got to eat. Let's eat. As a thank you for today, and well, the reason I'm saying that is we've never really we've never talked properly outside of here. Want to go to dinner?
I'd love to. We've got Wayne and Kate coming back any minute, and I think they're probably going to be here most of the night, processing her. And besides, I mean, what would Chris say if she thought we were eating somewhere else?
Yeah. Hey, oh, hang on. Well, excuse me, Miss Doyle. I'm offering you a beautiful dinner with me, prawn, salmon, whatever you want, market price fish, I don't care. A beautiful restaurant, and you want to go to the pub and have meat and 3 veg. Well, I'm sorry.
Well, I guess that I'm just a meat and 3 veg kind of girl.
I guess you are.
Listen, if we're going to be here for a while, how about another cup of coffee? Yeah?